This is the Nexora Weekly Edition. Over the last 7 days, technology moved across artificial intelligence, hardware, robotics, and the products people use every day. We reviewed the week's reporting and selected 8 distinct developments. Here is what happened, why each story matters, and what could change next. The US has taken a significant step in regulating the tech landscape by adding humanoid robots to the FCC's covered list, effectively blocking new models from getting equipment authorization. While the ban isn't explicitly targeting China, the move is widely seen as a strategic effort to curb China's growing influence in AI and robotics. This action highlights the global competition for technological dominance, with the US aiming to limit the spread of advanced robotics technologies that could pose national security risks. The implications extend beyond just robots, as the regulation also covers a wide range of devices, including robot vacuums and lawnmowers, due to their wireless connectivity and software capabilities. This shift signals a broader trend in the AI talent war, where companies like Google DeepMind are losing key figures, raising concerns about the retention of expertise. As the US tightens its grip on tech regulations, China's advancements in AI and robotics are under increased scrutiny, setting the stage for a pivotal moment in the global tech race. The mechanism behind this regulatory action is rooted in the FCC's decision to classify any device over 4.4 pounds that moves on the ground, connects wirelessly, and runs its own software as a potential security risk. This includes not only humanoid robots but also household appliances and industrial automation systems. The real-world consequences of this regulation are profound, as it could stifle innovation in the US while simultaneously pushing companies to develop and export technologies from other regions, such as Vietnam or Shenzhen, where production is not explicitly restricted. A useful comparison can be drawn to the US semiconductor export controls, which have similarly aimed to limit China's access to advanced technologies while fostering domestic innovation. The transition from a free market to a more regulated environment is evident in the way companies are now rethinking their supply chains and R&D strategies, with many shifting focus to regions with fewer regulatory barriers. This regulatory shift underscores the growing tension between the US and China in the AI and robotics sectors, with the former attempting to maintain its technological edge through policy, and the latter adapting to these challenges through rapid innovation and strategic expansion. This week, Unitree, a Chinese humanoid robot maker, priced its IPO at a $9 billion valuation, raising eyebrows with its 219 times earnings multiple. The move highlights the growing ambition of China's robotics sector, which now holds 97% of global shipments. Unitree's high valuation reflects investor confidence in the future of humanoid robots, despite questions about profitability. As China's firms rush to go public, they're positioning themselves at the forefront of a global AI and automation revolution. This trend could reshape industries from manufacturing to logistics, with humanoid robots offering new possibilities for human-machine collaboration. What's next? Watch for more IPOs and breakthroughs in AI-driven robotics. This week, OpenAI's revenue run rate surpassed $40 billion, signaling a major milestone as the company prepares for its IPO. However, this success is overshadowed by growing concerns about talent exodus and security breaches. The exodus of key employees has raised alarms, with insiders calling it a huge red flag ahead of the IPO. Meanwhile, incidents like the Hugging Face hack have intensified fears about AI safety. These developments highlight the challenges OpenAI faces in balancing rapid growth with stability and security. As the AI landscape evolves, the actions of companies like OpenAI will shape the future of the industry. What to watch next? The outcome of OpenAI's IPO and how other firms respond to these challenges. Claude's recent release of system prompts marks a significant shift in how AI models are guided and controlled. System prompts allow developers to set specific instructions for how an AI should behave, ensuring consistency and alignment with user needs. This development is crucial as it addresses the growing demand for more transparent and customizable AI interactions. For industries relying on AI for customer service, data analysis, and creative tasks, this means greater flexibility and precision. Users can now tailor AI responses to fit their unique workflows, making the technology more adaptable and user-friendly. As more companies adopt these system prompts, the landscape of AI applications is expected to evolve rapidly, with potential impacts on productivity and innovation across multiple sectors. This week, a new AI tool called MathCode is making waves in the tech world. Developed by a team at MathAI.org, MathCode is a mathematical coding agent designed to help developers and researchers solve complex problems with greater efficiency. The tool uses advanced algorithms to translate mathematical concepts into executable code, reducing the time and errors often associated with manual coding. Its potential impact is significant, especially in fields like data science, engineering, and quantum computing, where mathematical precision is critical. By automating parts of the coding process, MathCode could democratize access to high-level computational tools. What's next? Watch for more updates on its open-source release and real-world applications. The FCC's recent robot ban has sparked a wave of confusion across the tech industry. While the regulation aims to address safety and ethical concerns, it has left manufacturers and consumers scrambling to understand its implications. Can you still buy new products? The answer isn't clear-cut. Some companies have paused shipments, while others are adapting by redesigning their offerings. This shift highlights the growing regulatory challenges in AI and robotics, impacting innovation and market dynamics. For consumers, it means potential delays or changes in available products. For businesses, it's a call to action to navigate compliance while staying competitive. As the debate continues, the focus remains on balancing progress with responsibility. The U.S. government has taken a significant step in regulating advanced robotics by adding foreign-made humanoid robots to the FCC's covered list. This move blocks new models from obtaining FCC equipment authorization, but doesn't ban existing devices. While the official language doesn't name China, the policy's intent is clear: to address national security concerns linked to foreign-made robots. The rule applies to any device over 4.4 pounds that moves on the ground, connects wirelessly, and runs its own software, encompassing everything from robot vacuums to warehouse bots. This action reflects growing global tensions over AI and robotics, with implications for tech innovation and international trade. The decision is rooted in concerns about potential vulnerabilities in foreign-manufactured robots, particularly those with advanced AI capabilities. These devices could be used for surveillance, data collection, or even cyberattacks if they are not properly secured. The U.S. government is concerned that foreign-made robots might be designed with backdoors or other security flaws that could be exploited by hostile actors. The policy also aims to protect American jobs and industries by limiting the market share of foreign competitors. By restricting the ability of foreign companies to sell their robots in the U.S., the government hopes to encourage domestic innovation and investment in the robotics sector. The impact of this policy is expected to be significant, particularly for companies that rely on foreign manufacturing. These companies may need to find alternative suppliers or invest in domestic production to comply with the new regulations. The policy also has implications for international trade, as it could lead to retaliatory measures from other countries. The U.S. government is aware that this policy could be seen as protectionist, but it argues that national security is a legitimate concern. The policy is part of a broader effort to regulate the use of AI and robotics in the U.S., and to ensure that these technologies are developed in a way that is safe and secure. The government is also working on other initiatives to address the risks associated with AI and robotics, including the development of new standards and guidelines for the use of these technologies. The future of robotics and AI in the U.S. will depend on how these policies are implemented and how they are received by the international community. The U.S. government is committed to ensuring that these technologies are used in a way that benefits the American people, while also addressing the risks associated with their use. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay have become essential for drivers seeking seamless integration between their smartphones and vehicles. While both platforms aim to enhance the driving experience, they differ in key features that cater to distinct user preferences. Android Auto offers deeper customization and access to a broader range of apps, while Apple CarPlay prioritizes simplicity and integration with iOS devices. These differences reflect the broader competition between Google and Apple in the automotive tech space, shaping how drivers interact with their vehicles. As both platforms evolve, their impact on the industry will continue to grow, influencing everything from safety to entertainment. Those are the developments that define this week in technology. Which change will have the biggest real-world impact, and which story should Nexora investigate in depth next? Share your view in the comments and subscribe for the next weekly edition.